Hello everyone. So I'm sure you can already tell by the name of this video, but I'm not in my sewing space today. I'm going to be doing a different type of video. So I posted a room tour on TikTok and a lot of people had questions. I did my best to respond to them in the comments, but they were just kind of getting flooded and I didn't have enough room to type what I wanted to say. So I'm making a full in-depth video, and anything that you can still buy on like IKEA's website, I will be linking in the description box if you want to go buy it. That's awesome. Also, I got some comments. People were like, I wish I had the money to redo my room, or that must have been really expensive, whatever. I have done my room like pretty cheap every time I've done it, just because I try to do a lot of it myself or remake things that I already have. I've moved like a lot throughout high school too, so I've had like multiple different rooms. Every room I've had, I've tried to keep like a neutral color palette just because I know I won't get sick of it. I do like colors. People are like, oh my god, like you don't like colors. No, like I love pink right now, so I redid like little pink accents in my craft space, but I did not redo my entire room pink because I know myself and I would get sick of it and have to redo my room all over again in a few months. So I always do either white on white or white and gray, white and black, whatever. It's also really helpful just because I've used like the same white furniture in my last few rooms, apartment, whatever that I've had. So definitely if you want to like redo your entire room, try to do something neutral or something that you know for sure you will not get sick of. I do all white in my room just because I have to do like all of my TikToks and stuff in here, and I have to take a ton of pictures in here for my business and stuff like that. So I just need like a plain background. I would love to have like black walls or something. I think it's super cool, but I have a really dark room. I need all the light I can for all that. So that's the reason I do all white, for everyone who asked about that. Also, my mom did make like a ton of stuff in my room. I'm so grateful for her. She is amazingly talented, super handy. That's also the reason like we could do so much of it for cheap. Like we did some IKEA hacks and stuff too. So if you have someone handy, definitely have them help you redo your room. It was really fun, like me helping my mom build the loft and stuff. I got to kind of learn how to use all those tools and how to build things. But I know everyone doesn't have access to someone like that. So if you don't, like still just work with what you have. Also, the best thing you can do probably is just like repaint your furniture. I just repaint a lot of the wood furniture I have white just so it fits what I have. Like you can go out thrifting, get a lot of cool style pieces and stuff and just repaint them. That's really cool. Facebook Marketplace also is like your best friend. I use Facebook Marketplace for everything. I've gotten like 7 of my sewing machines on there, I swear. I've only gotten one. Actually, I've gotten all of them on Facebook Marketplace. So definitely use Facebook Marketplace for everything. I got a lot of my IKEA stuff like from Facebook Marketplace just because it was like $100 cheaper than buying it at IKEA. Not to mention more sustainable. And people move out of apartments and stuff all the time. So Facebook Marketplace has a ton of furniture on there and it's pretty much always priced really well. So definitely check that out. And thrifting, super good option. But I would just recommend using what you have, trying to stick to a neutral color palette. And yeah. So because I have a lofted bed, it's really important for me to have like a seating down here. So we got this futon a few years ago when we were in the middle of a move and I didn't like have a bed yet really. So had it for a few years, but I think they still sell it at IKEA. Not sure. I'll link it if they do. And it folds out into a queen size bed, which is nice. And I put a sheepskin over it just because it's not really a cute futon, to be honest. So I just kind of cover it up with all these pillows. And I got this cow print pillow at IKEA, I think a year ago, but I'm not sure if they sell it anymore because I found it on clearance a while back. If they do, I will link it. And this pillow I made and embroidered myself based off of my favorite picture of my cat. And I got a lot of questions on this pillow. This was from Target like a year ago, so I'm not sure if they still sell it. And if they do, I will link it. I have a cat, and in the TikTok, she used the ladder to get into my bed, and that is how she gets up just because she chooses. But that's the reason we put these floating shelves here, so all my cats can jump up and get into the loft, and they can get down the same way. I just wanted to throw that in there because people are wondering. So both of my desks are from IKEA. This is my favorite one that I got from Facebook Marketplace. So it's one of the more expensive desks at IKEA, but I got it for a really good deal, and it has a glass top, which is really nice. So whenever I get paint on it, I can just scrape it off. And I have the 2 matching nightstands under it, which roll around so I can move them around wherever I want. My mom made this mirror and framed it out. It goes all the way to the floor, but I have a desk in front of it right now, so you can't really see it. Also, my LED lights are the Amazon lights that everyone gets. This desk is one of the cheaper ones at IKEA, so I did buy this desk from there a few years back. And my little stool is from IKEA, as well as my pegboard and my work lamp. The little stool is a cat bed and a stool, and it's pretty cheap, so if you have a cat that likes to craft with you, I think you should definitely get one. This wall, these are 2 IKEA bookshelves that my mom turned into built-ins. She just added moldings at the bottom and just like built them into the wall, and I made boxes for them so I can have some storage that's hidden. Also, I made the litter box like case that I have for my litter box so it doesn't look so ugly. And for that, I just nailed some pieces of wood together and my mom cut the little hole in it. And I did paint the Louis Vuitton wall. I just used stencils that I cut out and painted that. I painted these line art paintings myself, but I just copied the artist David Cantu. I saw his stuff on Pinterest, so I will link that below as well. This mirror from IKEA, it's the IKEA Hovet mirror. It's extremely tall. For reference, my ceilings are, I think they're 9 foot 4 inches tall, and I know it's like at least 3 feet wide, so it's really big. But what I did is I just added the LED strips from Amazon onto the back of it, so I can change it to be whatever color I want. Hanging rack from IKEA. This dresser I got off of Facebook Marketplace, but it is an IKEA dresser. That mannequin, it's a real mannequin that I found at Goodwill, and I repainted it so it looks a little newer. This neon sign was $10 at Five Below, so don't hate on that. This mirror I got like a few rooms ago, so I can't remember where I got it from, but probably TJ Maxx. And this little baby planter, I put a tutorial if you want to make one yourself on TikTok. I got a couple comments about that. And my mom made my loft entirely from scratch, so this is just a fake brick panel from Lowe's that we painted white to put on this side so I have a wall. The loft is just made out of wood that we painted white, and then we added this little piping thing so I don't fall out of bed. So this is my bed, and yes, I was super hesitant to loft my bed, just because I never had like a bunk bed or anything as a kid, so I didn't know how I would like crawling up a ladder to have to get into my bed. But honestly, I think it's been a blessing for me just because it's made me a little more productive. Like, I used to just come home and lay in bed every day when I got home, and I don't do that anymore. So I generally only crawl up into my bed if I am sleeping or napping, or if I'm just having a really lazy day. So I think it's good for me because when I'm down there, I'm like actually doing my schoolwork. I'm not falling asleep when I'm doing my homework. And I also have like a whole craft area because I have a really average sized room. Like, most of my friends have bigger rooms than me, and this just makes me have so much more workable space, and I have more storage, more space to study and to craft, all that. And I know this fan like looks really close, but I have not hit it yet. It's at like the very right corner of my bed, so no, I don't hit myself with my fan. Also though, I do have like pretty high ceilings, so I'm also pretty short, so luckily under my loft, we made it so I can stand up without hitting my head. So I can like stand perfectly under my loft, but people who are taller can't. Like, my mom and dad can't stand up under my loft, or my boyfriend. But I also didn't hit my head up here because, once again, I'm pretty short and I have tall ceilings, so that would be an issue if you're gonna loft your bed if you have lower ceilings. I'm not sure I would have if I did have lower ceilings, so that was just kind of lucky that we had higher ceilings. Also, this headboard my mom made for me when I moved into my last apartment. I had it at like the head of my bed in my last apartment, but this wall just felt so bare, so I put that here. And my bedding, I love my bedding so much because it has all these little puff balls on it, and I think it adds like a little texture, but I can't really remember where I got it. I got it like a year and a half ago, so if I can find it, I will also link that. And someone asked me where I got this. I got it for Christmas last year, but I'm pretty sure my mom got it from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's just like the UGG backrest, so when I do homework in my bed, that's what I use. Last but not least is my closet. I have a very small walk-in closet, and when I first moved in here, there was only like one hanging rack on the top, so we went to IKEA, and you can type in the dimensions of your closet and get one that will perfectly fit inside. And my mom just added these crown moldings at the bottom to make it look more custom, and these can be a little bit of an investment depending on what style you get, but there are always cheaper options there too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any more questions, just leave a comment and I will get back to them as soon as possible, and I will be back soon with more sewing videos.